y'all, it's Tasha
and Levi
with Pine Knot Family Farm. Welcome back to our channel, and today we're in the garden, or tonight I should say. It's actually got a cold front coming in. It's what, highs in the 80s, low in the 60s, which is really rare for the middle of July. Yeah. Humidity's still about 80. You still sweat standing out here, but at least you don't have the heat to go with it. So we're down in the garden. We're tearing out some stuff. Do you want to explain to them what happened to the corn? We did not get any corn this year, y'all. None.
Out of all of our beautiful corn we had, we lost
three rows, 150 foot each row.
Yeah, 4 rows actually, because we had the candy corn too. And the coons, we built the garden fence this year, so we kept everything from coming through it or under it, but we didn't consider, I guess, all the coons that were going to come over it to get the corn.
8 foot tall fence.
So next year it's going to be a hot wire around the top, or either we're going to probably put a top on it next year anyway, or maybe this winter to hold poultry. So, but anyway, it's definitely going to have something to keep the coons out of the corn next year, because they come in and in 3 nights they devastated all of this corn. Yeah,
we were out of town 4th of July weekend, and we come back and the corn should have been ready, and they had like 300 ears gnawed off on the ground, didn't they?
Yeah,
we got none.
Yeah. So anyway, we're pulling all the corn stalks and till it up. Tasha wants to plant some pumpkins for harvest about Halloween.
It's getting really late, so we got to get them in like in the next 24 hours or I'm not gonna have pumpkins. So
anyway, we're gonna work on getting this cleaned up while it's cool and see if we can get some pumpkins planted.
Yep, and we'll take y'all along with us. We got about half of it pulled down so far on this end, so now we're working on the other end. Really disappointing, because I like to save the corn stalks. I've got a bunch of my friends and stuff that use them for Halloween decorations, fall decorations, as well as I do. So that's another thing we utilize them for that we didn't get to because the raccoons destroyed it. The corn was probably the #1 thing that I was actually looking forward to in the garden this year. I wanted to put up some cream styled corn. One more thing to eliminate having to buy from the grocery store. I have corn from last year, whole corn in the freezer still, but I was really looking forward to putting up canned corn. So I can't find anyone that has any local. I was hoping to find like a farmer's market or something. I haven't found that yet. Now it's too late in the season, so it looks like we're just gonna have to try again next year. We're gonna have to make this thing almost like a prison with some hot wire or a top on it to keep the raccoons out. It's gotten too dark tonight, so we're going to come back in the morning and lay the ground cover, and we will bring y'all back for that. Are you enjoying the fresh tilled up dirt, Scout? Huh? Is that a yes? You're going to get all dirty. Does that fresh tilled dirt feel good? Look at you, you're all filthy. You're a silly boy. Are you dust bathing like the chickens or what? Now you want to come love on me? Look at that face. Got a hummingbird that's been hanging around here the last couple of days. The next morning, it's about 8 o'clock. We're back out here. Levi's gonna set the rows in the area that he tilled up last night so we can get the ground cover down. so we're laying the ground cover for the pumpkins. Levi is just putting the fabric stakes in. We put them about what, every 2 foot?
Every 3 foot, yeah.
2 to 3 foot. How wide of a row is this?
10-foot row.
10 foot.
So we got the ground cover down. We're gonna go back and put some holes in our ground cover. Basically, we use a 4-inch hole saw and run it backwards to cut a hole in our ground cover. It just cuts a perfect little hole. And just put your feet on both sides, hold the plastic tight, and it'll make a perfect little hole for you every time.
How long would you say, not including prepping the ground, just laying the ground cover and cutting the holes for the pumpkins, took us?
15 minutes.
Yeah. It's easy, ain't it?
Takes more time to stake it out than anything. That's it.
This ground cover is awesome, ain't it?
Yep.
Really had a hard time deciding what pumpkins to plant. I've got a couple of different varieties here. I'm just hoping that it's not too late. Here it is, July 23rd. It's gonna be really pushing it. We may not get them by Halloween time, but I still wanna use them to put up some pumpkin pies, or pumpkin purees for pumpkin pies, I should say. So that's the #1 goal. If they don't get done before Halloween, that's fine. We'll still use them for Thanksgiving decorations and whatnot. But maybe some of them will be done. It'll be cutting it really, really close. What we're gonna do is we're just gonna come through. We're gonna water them pretty good. I've got Levi out here with the leaf blower cleaning off the ground cover. Better, thank you.
In a second, I'll go get the mop.
He may think I'm crazy, but I think it looks way better. And we'll just blow all that stuff out on the grass and we'll mow it in the next day or 2 and chop it all up. I've got tomato picking hands. I picked about 3/4 of a bushel earlier today, and then this is what I've gotten this round, and I still like more before I'll be done tonight. I'm going to go over the different varieties of pumpkins that we planted today. Most of the seeds are from Baker's Creek, but not all of them. The first one is a winter luxury pie, and it is a Baker's Creek. It says it gets about 6 pounds, and it's one of the best tasting pumpkin pies around. Next, we have a Big Max, and it is a Baker's Creek, and it says that it can exceed up to 100 pounds. Nearly round, bright orange, and good for pies, cannings, fairs, and displays. That's what it says. So I doubt it gets 100 pounds because we didn't plant it early enough for it to probably reach its peak, but that's what its potential is. Jack B. Littles, they're also Baker's Creek. It says cute pumpkins weighing in at 8 ounces and a top seller, good eating too. So those will also be good for pies. Next one is just some that I had picked up somewhere. They're not Baker's Creek. It's called Snow Winter, and it says it's king size white pumpkin, and it doesn't give any type of poundage on it. It just says king size. The next one is also another one that I've just picked up somewhere, cotton candy. It's another white one, true white color. Oh, it says here 7 to 12 pounds. No, this one that I just said I didn't know, it says it can get 250 to 400 pounds. I don't know if y'all can see that on the back there. That is crazy. And like I said, these won't reach anywhere near their potential because we're so late planting them. Next is a Long Island cheese. It's a Baker's Creek variety. I never heard of it before. I actually think I picked this up at the Shindig. A longtime favorite on Long Island, buff colored, flattened, 6 to 10 pound fruit that looks like wheels of cheese. Long keeping favorite for pies, is what the description says. Next is a flat white boar, Baker's Creek. It says it's very popular in South Africa. It's very sweet, perfect for pies and baking, and can get up to 30 pounds. New England sugar pie, Baker's Creek. It says that it weighs in 4 to 5 pounds, fine, sweet flesh, and superb for pies. This is another one I just picked up somewhere. It is a Big Moon, and classic prize winner. Big Moon is fast growing, that reaches up to 200 pounds. So, and then the last one here is just some pumpkin seeds. They're large white pumpkins that we had bought last year at the pumpkin pick patch place, and I just saved some of the seeds, so I'm not sure if I done that right or not, so I planted a couple to see if they come up. So that's the types of pumpkins that we got planted today, and I know we'll be lucky to get any in by Halloween time, but hopefully we'll still have them to enjoy for the fall harvest. And the main thing is to get some pumpkin puree, can it, so that way we can have fresh pumpkin pie. Levi loves pumpkin pie. So I hope you've enjoyed hanging out with us today. I hope we kind of showed you a little bit more of how the ground cover works, and y'all have a great one. Until next time, we'll see you later.